We are
on.
Oh, we're live.
Now we're live. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Movie Backlot podcast, episode number 8 on 4/6/2014. I'm saying the numbers because on the other podcast, I said 3 months off and shit. It was pretty bad. So from now on, I'm saying numbers. And today I'm joined by Alexander.
What's up?
And Dylan over here.
Hello.
If you guys watched or heard the previous podcasts or episode of on this feed, you guys saw that we spoiled the hell out of Captain America for about an hour. So if you guys saw that, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. But now we're gonna get back to the talking movie news, movies that are coming out, box office scores, and all that.
Well, really quickly, Dylan wasn't in that podcast, so do we want to just let him mouth off a little bit?
Say how much you hated the film, because we all know you did. Come
on. If you can go on to my channel, there's a full review, but just really briefly, I thought it was amazing. I've seen it twice already. I went
all saw it twice.
Yeah.
Well, I saw it a week early, and then I saw it Friday in IMAX.
You motherfucker.
Yeah, I know. You and your connections over there in Seattle, or wherever the hell you're at.
It's not connections. It's just they're open to the public, and I'm like, okay. I have nothing to do today.
So what did you think of the movie?
I thought it was great. I was you all know I'm the biggest Man of Steel fanboy you guys have probably met, or among them.
Yes.
And I was Man of Steel came out right after Iron Man 3, and I was DC might have a chance at this. I mean, I thought Man of Steel was really good. Then comes out, and I'm like, I'm not so sure that Batman Superman gets delayed, and then this comes out, I'm like, DC, you're getting destroyed. Come on.
I think, Alexander, you pointed that out yesterday, where you were saying how with this movie that it looks like we know who won the weekend, or that weekend.
Well, who's going to win?
Yeah, who's going to win?
Unless DC decides to back out.
Because this movie was, we talked about it enough. But then it's no surprise then who won the box office this weekend.
Yeah.
$96.2 million for Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Yeah. You didn't say it right.
Oh.
You said no. You're supposed to say it. $96.2 million for Captain America. Fuck yeah! Coming again.
Video is so fucking.
Day, yeah.
I've watched that video 3 times. It's fucking hilarious.
I just found out that movie's not on Blu-ray.
Oh really?
Yeah, Team America is not on Blu-ray.
That's odd. That's weird. I know that you posted something on Facebook talking about that. We discussed it yesterday also about that. This is why they do the overseas thing because they get the hype so fucking high, and then when
because we're just, unless you're Dylan, we're just clawing at the bits to get every bit of the Marvel Cinematic Universe we can.
And then when it comes in, we got people that see it twice, and 96.2 is. I thought it would have hit 100, but it was close enough.
I was hoping for 100. I wasn't expecting 100. Although I was looking at Box Office Mojo today, and this was, I think, the 4th highest opening weekend for a Marvel Cinematic Universe film, and the highest for a movie that didn't have Iron Man in it.
Oh, so that one. So we got Iron Man 1, Iron Man 3, Avengers. My bad, it was the 5th highest because 3 Iron Man films and Avengers were all high. 3 Iron Man films open to crazy numbers like that?
Yeah, the first one was 98, second was 121, third was 173, and Avengers was 206.
God damn it. So pretty much everything else on this list is just getting dwarfed. So we got Noah with 17 million, Divergent with 13, God's Not Dead with 7.7, which is great for that movie because it's such a small movie.
What movie?
God's Not
Dead.
Oh. I'm not dead yet.
Yeah, and then we have the Grand Budapest Hotel with 6.3, which I guess it's okay.
Baptist? Yeah, it's
Grand Budapest Hotel.
I said Baptist.
Yeah, I have film majors. I have fellow film majors at my school obsessed with that movie.
Man, it's Wes Anderson, right?
Yeah.
I want to see it really badly, but I'm 16, and my theater I usually go to that doesn't care about your age to go see R-rated movies. I was gonna go there, and they're like, "Oh, you have to be 21 or over to go into this theater because we sell alcohol."
That movie's rated R?
No. Wait, you said because they serve alcohol?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
In
That's
the
the kind of movie that you want to go to.
Yeah.
Serves alcohol.
So, and then my other theater, you can't sneak in because they card you 3 times.
What the fuck?
3 times?
What?
Yeah, and they're the
When
only
you
2
pay
theaters
at
in
the
my area
door,
playing it.
how does it work? You pay when you walk through the little lines.
Like when you pay, they card you. Then your ticket stub, they card you, and then you go in and they card you one more time when you're just
at
sitting
the
there.
door.
Wow.
That's where the president goes to watch his movies.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, yeah. So Captain America is gonna clearly win next week as well, because I mean, yeah, it's gonna win next
Hey,
week.
never count out the kids movie.
No, there's no way in hell.
Well,
I'm gonna go see Rio 2.
I probably will not.
I'm not, just because I didn't see the first one, and I
It wasn't
actually
that bad.
I've heard it was good, but then I saw trailers to this new one, and I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, they play it at the front of every goddamn Cinemark movie. Like when I go to the Cinemark theater,
Really?
it's the damn trailer. Not the trailer, but the little thing with the cell phone.
Oh.
Yeah, he's like, oops, sorry. Yeah,
I've
so.
seen like one trailer for this, and it was a teaser trailer where it's just the birds singing, and I'm like, well, if I have nothing to do that weekend, I might go see it, because I saw the first one in Spanish. I didn't know what was going on because it was in
Wait,
Spanish.
what?
Like, I
I don't know
in class and they showed it. And the only reason I knew what was going on was because it was so predictable. I was like, let me guess, that's the love interest, and the girl next to me is like, yep.
It's
Wow.
I mean, I'm gonna definitely watch Draft Day because Kevin Costner. So, and the third one that I decided to put on here was Oculus, which is that WWE horror film. Which I don't know, it should be okay, I guess.
Wait, that's from WWE?
Yeah, they're the people that are producing it.
Wow.
Their logo appears on the damn on the trailer, so I'm assuming that's what they do. So yeah, those are the 3 movies.
Is The Rock in it or something?
No
No.
WWE superstars in it, which is the weird thing. I was looking at it and nothing.
Maybe
But
they're trying to make good movies all of a sudden, and not the stupid.
Well, I mean, it's Oculus. I don't think it's a good
Crossover.
movie. It's a horror movie. I don't think it's gonna be good. It's. All right, so that's all we got for new releases this week. We could hop right into news and rumors. I didn't put numbers next to these things. We got a lot, probably like 10. All right, damn, I should have just did the bullet points, put the numbers.
Just see what happens.
The first one that we got is that according to Ain't It Cool News, Warner Brothers is moving quickly for the Gremlins remake. This means nothing because they've been saying this shit for years. But according to this, it's moving quickly, and we'll be getting a Gremlins 3 and within like the next couple of years, according to the article I read. So
Wait, a third Gremlins or a remake?
Oh well, it's gonna be the third Gremlins, but it's gonna be a reboot.
Oh.
Okay.
It's a reboot to the. Well, I don't know. Is it a reboot? They said it's a remake.
They keep saying remake.
They say remake, so it'll essentially be the third one, but it'll be a remake. Then I was also reading that Spielberg owns the rights to the Gremlins name, so they can't make it without his approval. So I don't know.
Well, that doesn't mean much because Steven Spielberg also approved Transformers.
Yeah. So. Well, so we're gonna get a Gremlins movie. Do you guys care? Do you guys? I don't need a Gremlins movie. I already have my 2, and the second one wasn't even that good to me. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like this idea. I mean, Gremlins is like. Yeah. I don't know. At least there's still the original, and I watch it every Christmas.
Yeah, I love the Gremlins. Like that's one of them. I love old Spielberg more than new Spielberg. So all of his old produced stuff I just love. So
I feel like Spielberg only produced Gremlins, but I feel that
didn't he produce Poltergeist as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like after Jurassic Park, or that was like the end of like classic Spielberg.
Yeah, I mean.
What about Indiana Jones 4?
So, like you said, after Jurassic Park, yeah.
Hey, I'll admit to liking Indiana Jones 4, but that's more of a.
Someone else agrees with me.
It's not.
I thought we knew about that. I thought.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Oh yeah, you probably did. I just forgot.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a horrible movie, but if you compare it to any of the other ones, it's kind of just what the fuck.
It's disappointing by comparison. No?
Yeah. I found this next story a bit interesting. Is that according to Disney Studio Chairman Alan Horn reveals that they're gonna start filming Star Wars Episode 7, but that the cast isn't set yet.
I thought that they were already filming right now, but they have
they're
casting's almost
filming.
done.
They start filming this week, I think it is, or really soon, within like a week, or maybe this weekend it just passed. But they don't even have the main people. They don't have the main stars. Like,
Well,
it makes.
We don't know.
Do it.
What I think it is they have all their main cast.
No, they don't.
Their main cast.
They don't have. They've said they don't have the main guy.
They haven't cast yet.
They said they don't have the main lead.
Well, that's what they said.
They said they don't have the lead. Yeah, the lead isn't cast yet.
Is it? Well, isn't the movie mainly focused on the trio again in a way
dear God, I hope not.
I thought we went over this.
Dear God, I hope that's not. I thought that was a rumor. I hope that's not true. I don't want to see Harrison Ford.
It was probably a rumor.
Because they are looking for a young lead guy and a young lead girl. I mean, they haven't cast either one. They've cast a villain. They've cast other minor things, but they haven't cast.
Well, maybe
they haven't announced the casting.
Yeah, or no, so yeah.
Well, maybe it could be. This is just me, based on how little I know about this story, but it could be an Age of Ultron thing where they're not like it's secondary shooting, and then once they get their cast members, they'll actually start the principal photography.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that's probably like exactly what it is. I just find it weird that it's taken so long to find the lead. I'm under the impression that people, like actors, are kind of scared to join, because it's such a big thing. It like next to Batman, Superman, and Age of Ultron, a new Star Wars movie is like a giant fucking deal, and they're, I mean, obviously it'll make a lot of money, but I feel like I was just babbling. So oh no, you were. I mean, I was gonna add to that well, you say it makes sense because of the fact that J.J. Abrams keeps saying that they're gonna cast unknowns. Maybe they're casting unknowns because no actual stars will actually want to do it because of the fact of the name.
I'm pretty sure that they'd be able to find seven well-known people in Hollywood to be in a new Star Wars film.
Well, maybe JJ wants to get 7 good actors, and none of the good actors want to do it. They're like, Shia LaBeouf keeps calling me, but I'm not feeling it, man. I'm just not feeling it.
They could always have Jake Lloyd come back.
No.
Oh, man, I don't want anybody from the original. Or from the, well, not the original, the sequels. So yeah, that's happening. I found that this was I like this one. Supposedly, I can't even pronounce Ejiofor. The Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Oh, the lead in 12 Years a Slave.
Yeah, he's supposedly up for the role of the next Bond villain. I'm saying awesome. That's awesome. He's a great actor. So
yeah,
that's pretty badassery right there.
It'll be cool to see how he does as a villain.
Well, I mean, I haven't seen Serenity, but from what I read, wasn't he the villain in Serenity?
Oh, he was. He was the villain in. Wasn't he the villain in Four Brothers?
What?
I haven't seen it.
Wikipedia.
I just read
was he the villain in Four Brothers? I think he was the villain in Four Brothers. I think he was the bad guy in that movie. I mean, I know it's not a big movie, but I think he was the bad guy. He was the guy that made the guy eat the stuff off the floor. I'm pretty sure. So.
Eat the stuff off. That doesn't sound too bad.
No, like when he's the guy that Mark Wahlberg and him fight at the end, and they end up killing him. I'm pretty sure he was in that movie. We got Dylan over there looking hard at work over there, and he's not finding anything.
Well, from what I saw really quickly, I guess he was the villain in Serenity, and then what was the other movie you were trying to find? Four Brothers. He played.
Yeah, he's in Four Brothers also.
Yeah, he played Victor Sweet.
Yeah, he's the main bad guy. So yeah, awesome. We're gonna get Ejiofor as a bad guy. Hopefully this works. It's only a rumor, and they've just pitched it to him, and he's thinking about it, whatever.
Although Javier Bardem in Skyfall is gonna be tough to beat. That
was awesome. Yeah, that was a great movie. I love that movie.
Skyfall is great.
Next, we have something that might be pretty cool. It's they're rebooting Police Academy, and the people that are supposed to be behind rebooting this is Kay and Peele. I don't know how you say their name from Comedy Central.
I'm pretty sure it's pronounced
Key and both of them, they're rebooting it. They have a comedy show they have a comedy sketch thing on Comedy Central, which is pretty freaking funny, and they're funny as hell. I've seen them in other little things here and there. They're gonna be supposedly rebooting the whole entire Police Academy franchise, starring in it, producing it, and I don't know. What do you guys think about this?
I just want to quickly add, for those of you that don't know who Key and Peele are, I think they're best well known. That's how I know them. There's a video on YouTube called the East West Bowl, where it was a comedy sketch they did where they're the announcers of the East-West high school football game, and they introduce the starters, and all the names are these really stereotypical, like really ghetto-sounding names, and oh my god, it's hilarious.
My sister.
That's how I know. I haven't seen the actual show though.
Yeah, my sister watches the show. She thinks it's pretty funny. So I don't know. What do you guys think about just the fact that they're rebooting Police Academy? Yes? No?
I have no opinion. I've never seen Police Academy.
Oh, really?
I don't know what Police Academy.
There's like 9 of them, I think.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, only like the first 3 are good, or first 4 maybe. Yeah, so that's happening. I'm cool with that. I think that this is a cool, funny. It could work because they're funny guys, and the Police Academy premise is funny, so it might work. I don't know. I'm cool with this. Another cop comedy though. Mm-hmm. Next we have this one pissed me off. So according to Deadline, according to Deadline, Johnny Knoxville is going to be voicing Leonardo in the new Ninja Turtles movie, and Tony how do you say his name?
Shafiel, I think.
Whatever. He will be voicing Master Splinter. I don't get this because I thought that the unknowns were their cast, so they must have. But now we have Johnny Knoxville, who has a comedic voice. I've never actually seen him be serious, and he's going to be voicing the leader of the
competent one.
Yes, the one that's supposed to be sane, like of the Ninja Turtles. And to throw on top of this, the Ninja Turtles just entered reshoots. Like, did the trailer come out and Michael Bay just go, "Oh fuck, they didn't like it." Like, we have to fix them.
Okay, since we're on the topic of the trailer, you guys didn't record last week, right?
No, we couldn't record it, yeah, and I did not love the trailer at all.
Okay, I actually liked the trailer, but I think it was on the fact that it wasn't as bad as I imagined it to be.
Same.
So like right as soon as like, oh well, they're not. That doesn't look so bad. I mean, the faces are fucking terrifying. They look like live-action versions of Shrek. But it could work. And then, from under the rug, they pull... Or, no. Then, all of a sudden, Michael Bay pulls this news story out of his ass.
Yes, he does.
Where Johnny Knoxville is voicing my favorite turtle, Leonardo. And then you have... Tony, whatever his face is.
It's like Shalhoub or something.
Right.
It's
voicing Splinter in something that I feel is going to be another Skids and Mudflap situation.
Man. I didn't think about that. Yeah.
We are going to have another racist situation on our hands.
I don't know if it'll be Yeah, he's gonna. Oh God. They're gonna try to hit hard on his Asian accent. It's gonna be like an American guy.
They're gonna make Splinter's eyes just be like a slit.
Oh, that's gonna be so bad. Okay, my thing about the trailer, right? All right, the trailer came out last week or whatever, and I started watching the trailer. My little cousin walked in, and he didn't. It had the part where it said Michael Bay produced already passed. So he starts watching it, and my little cousin was like, "Oh, this thing has a really bright yellow sun. Is this Michael Bay?" And I was like, "Yes, it is. Yes, it is."
Even though he's producing it, it looks like he directed it.
But like my little cousin, who's like 12, comes in and he's like, "This has a really yellowy sun. Is this the guy that did Transformers?" He's like, "Yeah, wow. That's him right there." And it has a It has such a Transformers vibe, and it's like, oh my god, it's insane how bad the Transformers vibe it has. The turtles look cool. The nose is weird. I don't get the noses. It's just odd.
Well, did you guys see those Photoshopped images?
When they changed them back?
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. I liked the way they looked before. I don't know about you guys. I thought it worked.
Maybe that would be their reshoots.
I'm assuming that will be the reshoots.
That would cost That would cost probably too much for them there.
But what are they reshooting? What are they reshooting, you think, though? Something from the trailer. Do you think they're reshooting to add lens flares?
They're like, no, because J.J. Abrams is not attached. They're probably gonna try to give the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like bombs.
Oh, that's.
And just cut out all the pizza. Just have them love explosions.
Oh my god, that would be the funniest shit ever. They don't eat pizza. They fucking get high.
Oh. You're making this even worse than it needs to be.
I'm trying to get into Michael Bay's brain. I'm thinking the way he thinks.
You can't. Why would you want to?
I don't know, man.
Like, every time we see something, it's like, what the fuck is this man thinking?
I'm not gonna lie. Some of the turtles look cool. They're really tall. I like the way they look.
I still don't like the faces. Huh?
No, the faces. I hated the faces.
Yeah.
But the way the shells are really huge. The way they're about 7 feet tall.
I like the shot in the trailer where it showed one of the turtles like crashing into a car with a shell. I thought that looked awesome.
I thought that looked awesome. And what the fuck's the point of the slow motion? Why?
Because
it looks cool.
You have to be like, that looks really cool, and they have to fill up an hour and a half runtime.
You need they put that slow-mo in there so they can have one kid in the audience go, cool.
Yeah, that's what happened, because when I watched, they put it in front of the Captain America trailer, and little kids were going they were going giddy.
You know what? Twice, I saw Captain America at the same theater, in the same screen, twice. Yeah. They did not show the Ninja Turtles trailer. Instead,
I got it in one of mine, not the other one.
Since I'm under the impression that they were like, wait, Alexander's coming to this screen. all right, scrap the Ninja Turtles trailer and let's put in the Godzilla trailer.
Hey, I mean, yeah, but when the Turtles thing came out, all the boys that were in like young toddlers that were in here were going all insane over the Turtles. Oh my god! I'm like, come on, guys. Well, they're barely human, the Turtles.
Well, I mean, they're kids. So.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I would have gotten excited if I was like that young. I mean, it's fine. They'll like it, I guess. I'm just saying.
But before we move on, I saw another Photoshop picture where it's like the screenshot where Michelangelo takes off his mask.
Yeah. Like
where you really get to see how hideous the faces are.
They gave him a nose.
Yeah, that's the thing that like.
They have lips. They have lips and a nose, like actual lips, human lips.
Why couldn't they just be like costumes this time?
Why was it? Okay, here's something I want to ask you guys. Why is it every time Michael Bay tries to put lips on a 80s icon, it just doesn't look right? It didn't work for Optimus Prime. It doesn't work for the.
Yeah, it's like the thing. Like the Optimus has like the like. They tried to make it like seem like a car part somehow magically, and made the shape of his lips.
Well, I mean, Optimus has no need for lips because he has that faceplate. Huh?
Yeah, but Michael Bay tries, and then when this one, like, if you watch the trailer, like actual human lips. Has he ever seen an actual turtle, like a real life?
Turtle? Like, these are mutant turtles.
So, but okay, I caught something in the trailer. Well, I'm sure everybody caught it, where he fucked up the story, right? What? All right, this is the thing that pissed me off is like April O'Neil and Splinter are Shredder they're the ones that created the Turtles. I swear to God, if in this movie they were experimenting on people, and that's what happened, I swear to all that is holy, I will be so pissed. I don't know if this is true, but I started thinking in Michael Bay's head. I was like, I went in there and I started thinking around. I'm like, things are getting bad, man. I'm like, because. Where they were experimenting on people, I mean, where they were the ones they kept saying like we were experimenting with this ooze or whatever the hell they said. Were they putting that on people with turtles? I swear, if that is the plot to this movie.
I'm so hoping that's the plot.
Honestly, I would have rather have that than that original idea of them being aliens.
I mean, yeah, okay, you're right with that. But I'm just saying, I went in. You try to think like Michael Bay, you can hurt yourself. I'm not gonna do that anymore.
But anyway, before we move on, that Photoshop picture I was talking about.
Yeah.
Like I didn't finish. Like in the background, like you could somebody in the background put donkey there, and then gave Michelangelo Shrek ears. Huh?
Oh wait, I think I did see that. I think I saw that like last week.
Until I saw Donkey, because I didn't see Donkey at first, I legitimately thought that was the actual screenshot that the studio released, and I saw it.
Donkey!
Right?
Yeah,
I saw that, and I was like, why does he have Shrek ears?
Oh God, please be good. Please don't be horrible. Please be decent.
You know what?
Please be Transformers 1.
Okay. Transformers 1's...
High hopes.
Transformers 1's tolerable.
Yeah, I want that, at least.
Wait, Dylan, did you say Transformers 3?
Yes.
It's not bad.
So you're the one who said you love the third one.
No, I don't love it. The last 40 minutes I think are enjoyable enough to skip to just like I paid $10 for it on Blu-ray just for the last 40 minutes just so I can put it on mute. Just like put it on mute, put on a podcast and watch some explosions.
Every time I see the Transformers trailer, I find more and more bad shit.
Yeah.
I can't get over the fact that his country daughter is walking on gravel in heels. I can't get over that. I can't get over that. She's
when I
wearing
saw
high
Captain
heels.
America in IMAX, they showed the Transformers 4 trailer, and as soon as it started, literally 20 people in my theater started laughing. And it's like a super somber tone, and we're all just pointing out how terrible it is.
I don't know. But let's stop bashing Michael Bay and get into something good.
Let's move on.
Let's get into something good, and that's the fact that Marvel has movies planned until 2028.
Wow, I'm gonna be 37 by the time we get there.
Fucking long time, guys.
Yeah.
That's at least 15 movies. Nah.
31.
Maybe 15. That's crazy. Like
that's more than if they start doing 2 or even 3 movies a year, that's gonna be
a lot.
Too many to count.
Do you guys think that'll be too much Marvel?
No.
Or is there such a thing as too much Marvel?
In my opinion, there's as long as you keep making them good, there's never a thing as too much Marvel.
I think that what Captain America showed us is that they can be so different from each other that we probably won't have too much Marvel. So, I don't know.
Now, I think like what this means to me is I think like it's more of a blueprint than like here we have definite plans for everything.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just like a like outline here on a piece of paper, and it's like, oh, look at that, we have enough ideas for 2028.
Yeah, because like if one failure or another success could like change the entire plan, or at least part of it. It's good that they know exactly where they're going.
They at least have a layout. This is where you want to be. So that's the one good thing. This next bit of news is
plan. Hint, hint, DC.
Oh wow, taking a shot. The Man of Steel fanboy taking a shot.
Yeah. I just want announcements.
You'll get them soon.
According
to David S. Goyer, you will.
2017.
Oh, segue.
Yes. So David S. Goyer is interested in doing a Green Lantern movie. Maybe. I don't know.
I hear a gasp from the guy who loved Man of Steel.
He's like, "Oh my God!" His fan.
No. Okay, not gasp, but sigh.
David S. Goyer can't write a coherent screenplay. Every problem with Man of Steel is David S. Goyer's fault.
I'll give you that.
I'm not letting Zack Snyder get off that easy, buddy. Sorry, I can't.
I read this and I literally went, Warner Brothers, why do you have so much faith in David S. Goyer? He was literally told by Christopher Nolan and his brother, get away from this script. We're going to write this script ourselves. You can just input ideas, and that's what they did.
It's because he's such a fan. He's a fan of the source material, and I think he's a comic book writer. I'm pretty sure he was at one point.
I actually don't think he is. I mean,
those are different mediums, though.
I mean, I don't know. He's a fan. I know that. Or he's something. I mean, he wants to make this. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but
like if like before Man of Steel came out, because I know he did some treatments for Godzilla, but like treatment, like he didn't actually write the script.
Oh, okay. Well, then it'll probably be good because he's a great idea man.
Because like before Godzilla, I would have been like, or before Man of Steel, I've been like, oh, David S. Goyer is doing some little ideas or treatments for Godzilla. That should be good, but if he was actually the writer after seeing Man of Steel, I would have been a little nervous.
See, I would have been okay with this because he has enough good movies, but he has some. If you look at his like movies that he's like worked on as like a writer, yeah, he has that one. He has a movie called Unborn. No, like writing like he has a couple bad movies that he's like helped write or co-wrote or screenplay, whatever the hell he did for them, and it's like how do you make really good ones and then really really bad ones? Like
I don't know.
But whatever, I'm cool with this. Just so as long as we get Stewart as our
John Stewart.
Yeah, that's the one I want.
Yeah, I can't remember if I mentioned this on this podcast or in any time we've talked about Green Lantern, but I remember when the first movie came out. The first thing that came to my mind was, wait, isn't Green Lantern black?
Oh, because you only know him.
Because the only way I know of the Green Lantern was through the Justice League animated series.
Yeah, cartoon.
And I didn't even know his name was Jon Stewart until a couple of years back. And every time I hear it now, I keep thinking, Jon Stewart from the Daily Show's a Green Lantern.
I just think that going with Jon Stewart would make everybody forget about the other Hal Jordan Green Lantern.
Yeah, so. I actually posted this story through my Facebook, and Jess from the comic portion of Geeked Out Nation commented in saying what you said, that they should do the Jon Stewart one and not Hal Jordan.
Yeah, she doesn't love Hal Jordan that much anyway, so I mean, I don't know. I just think it'll be a good. I think it'll just be a good way to get away from it. The next bit of news that we have is this is more for like the video game people. Supposedly Ridley Scott is working on a project for the next Halo, for a Halo movie, but it's gonna be a digital project. So I'm assuming this is what Microsoft is gonna put on people that have an Xbox, for people that have Xbox One.
Oh, wait a minute! Wasn't Spielberg supposed to produce some sort of Halo?
Yeah, and the thing is, he's doing a TV series, and Ridley Scott's doing a movie, but they won't be anything. They won't connect in any way. Is what I was reading. So they're going to be two separate mediums. One's a TV series, one's going to be the movie. Both of them are going to be digital, which I'm assuming they're both going to be through the Xbox system. I mean, I don't think they're going to like give it to Netflix or Amazon or anything. I think it's going to be through Xbox.
What they announced at E3 regarding the TV series was, at least I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that it would be exclusive to Xbox One owners through Xbox Live Gold, which I'll be okay with because I have.
Which is what I was reading about the same thing with the Ridley Scott movie version, which is going to be a pure digital one. So I just thought this was interesting because I'm like, they've been wanting to get an actual movie in theaters, and you actually get Ridley Scott to come aboard with his studio, and you decide, okay, we're gonna make it a digital only movie. I don't know. I just thought it was interesting.
Well, I mean, if people remember back to when Peter Jackson was supposed to produce it, like the Neil Blomkamp who did District 9.
Yeah, that was supposed to happen.
Yeah, he was supposed to direct the Halo movie with Jackson producing on a budget of $30 million. They couldn't get it to work, so the Halo movie ended up becoming District 9.
So what the crap is the damn digital movie gonna be? Like, if the budget, it's gonna have to be a really low budget like movie. I love the Forward Onto Dawn TV series. I think that was a really good TV series, but it had nothing to do with Master Chief.
Was that a web series?
Yeah, it was a web series from Machinima, but it's so good. If you put them all together, it's essentially about an hour-and-a-half movie, which is really awesome. I liked it a lot. It was just a little thing to get into the game, but I don't know. I've been dying to see this in the big screen, and now we're still not gonna get it on the big screen. It's gonna be a part of the Xbox Entertainment Studios and 343 Industries and Ridley Scott's production. So I don't know. All right, I'm gonna skip around here a little bit with the last three stories. I'm gonna put this one up. So Fantastic Four has their villain for Doctor Doom, and they have their actor.
Yeah, their actor for Doctor Doom.
Cares, and I don't think anybody cares. His name is Toby Kebbell. Right? Yeah, Kebbell. People know him. Well, I know him from Rock and Roller because I watched that movie, and he's the young kid in it, and that's all I know. I don't know what else he's done.
What was the movie?
Rock and Roller. Who directed that? Fuck, what's his name? The British dude. What the hell's that guy's name? The one guy. That dude. That one dude. And well, yeah. So it's just proving. It's just showing that Fox is getting just unknown people all around. Like, not unknown, but no stars.
Yeah, not unknown because we do know.
Yeah, we know the other people.
Michael B. Jordan and. Kate
Mara, and also Miles Teller.
And Jamie Bell. I mean, we know them all.
Well, Jamie Bell's more recognizable than Miles Teller.
Yeah.
Oh, not to me. I still have no idea who Jamie Bell is, but Miles Teller was the only reason I saw Divergent. And then.
Yeah. So.
Anyway, the director you're talking about is Guy Ritchie.
There we go, Guy Ritchie. So what I'm thinking, like, this can be really good or it can be really bad. This is good because I feel like they're going in a acting direction. It's bad because they're all really fucking young looking.
Yeah. Well, Steven.
Yes.
They have to cast young because the Fantastic Four and X-Men are gonna have to be around until 2028 to compete with Marvel.
Oh dear Jesus!
He doesn't look like Victor Von Doom at all. I mean,
he's really skinny.
I mean, when you look at him, when you look at the actor, he doesn't look all that menacing. You know?
Yeah, he's got a. Yeah, but then
I mean, you know comics more than I do, but Victor Von Doom is like.
He's a tall guy, brooding.
But he's like one of the most threatening, if not the most threatening villain in Marvel.
He's actually the Avengers' biggest threat behind Galactus. Thanos. Galactus is DC. Thanos, yes. So yeah, Doctor Doom is.
Galactus is not DC.
Oh well, whatever.
Wait, who?
The Fantastic Four.
Wait. Who just said what? Who fucked up?
No, I did. I said Galactus, but I meant Thanos.
Oh yeah, well Galactus is Marvel.
Oh okay.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, I'm confusing him with Apocalypse or whatever the fuck this guy's name is.
Darkseid.
Darkseid. There we fucking go. Damn it, drawing a blank. Yeah, that guy. So I don't know. This could. I mean, whatever. They're going young. I don't know the actor, so I can't say he's bad or good. I agree with you, Alexander. He doesn't look like him at all, but.
I'm just saying, one thing I noticed is when watching Winter Soldier and even the other Marvel movies is that they seem to have the same casting director.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I right now I can't find her name right now.
That's very interesting, though, that they have the same person.
But it's like so that made me realize, okay, that's why I seem to be more confident in the Marvel's casting, because they get a damn good casting director. So it's like, I don't know, it's just like, I guess that's why I'm not too fond of Fox and Sony's, no, not Sony's, more Fox picks for, yeah, because it's like, for Fantastic Four, it's like, who is their casting director?
I have no idea.
Whoever it is, we can't judge them now because they fucked up the first time. Whoever that was, this might be another person, and they're picking good talent. The question is, what is the script going to be?
Right.
All right. Another bit of news that we have here.
Well, it's just more like they don't look like.
No, they don't look anything. I mean, they're going with a black Human Torch, a really young looking Mr. Fantastic.
And
an older, yeah, it's a really skinny guy that's playing thing. Yeah, they're going out there. We'll see what happens. Hopefully the story about them just being friends that never meet and a bunch of crap like that, whatever that story was, hopefully that doesn't happen.
Anyway,
the next bit of news that we have.
I was gonna say really briefly, like anyone cares, is I just looked up the casting director for most of the Marvel Cinematic Universe films, and it's Sarah Haley Finn. I mean, like anyone cares, but it just seems like she knows what she's doing.
Giving her props.
Giving
her props.
Yes, it seems like she knows what she's doing when working on the Marvel Cinematic Universe stuff.
I mean, if she's the one behind the casting, she's getting talent, which is crazy.
Well, I know.
Like, really
we both know the directors have. We both know the directors. We all know the directors have input, but.
Yeah, they would have close to final say when it comes to that behind maybe the studio heads, but
All right, what else do we have?
Well, I was gonna hop into the fact that we're getting a Wreck-It Ralph movie, part 2, part dos. Wreck-It Ralph 2 who has composed the composer, what's his name? Henry Jackman.
Henry Jackman.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman's long lost brother. He says that they've already started planning a Wreck-It Ralph 2 movie, which is kind of interesting because I didn't think that Disney was going to go with the sequels when it came to this part of their studio, because they didn't make a Tango sequel, and I thought Tango was really good, and they made a lot of money. And I don't think they're making a Frozen sequel. They're talking about making Frozen into a Broadway.
I think what Disney will end up doing is, like, in 5 years they'll announce Tangled meets Frozen, the movie.
Because of the way that they intertwine and all that.
Well, you know what? Really brief. Well, one thing I hope they don't make sequels to those because
same.
I agree.
But one of my good friends sent me an article. I think it was through BuzzFeed, where how Frozen was not only somebody not only found connections between Tangled and Frozen, but
Little Mermaid.
Wait, yes.
Yeah, that was. Did you guys actually get the way that they made it? It was pretty awesome. That the parents from Frozen were going to the wedding from the people in Tangled, and that the ship that Ariel finds in Little Mermaid is the ship that sank in Frozen.
It's a shame we never saw their skeletons.
Yeah, that would have been creepy, but that's really I think that's really cool the way that somebody was able to just start thinking about that. If Disney actually did that, or whoever was behind actually making that connection, that's pretty awesome. So I mean, I guess we're not all too happy about the whole Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Oh,
I think Wreck-It Ralph 2 works. Oh, you are really?
Yeah, because I loved Wreck-It Ralph, and I think Wreck-It Ralph lends itself to a sequel more than any of the other Disney animated films.
Right. It's more like for me, it's more like the Disney fairy tales should just stay as they are.
Yeah.
Wreck-It Ralph, it acts more like a Pixar film, and it has a door wide open for more possibilities.
Mm-hmm. My thing about this is that my favorite character in the whole thing was the Vanellope girl. I thought that was awesome. I think that her coming back in a sequel, if she is in it, would possibly get to the point of annoying. Like, I could see her character becoming really annoying really fast.
What's weird about Disney is they've mastered having these, or Disney Animation at least, these characters that when you watch the trailers, you're like, this person's gonna be so annoying. Then you see the movie and they're actually really good, like the girl from Wreck-It Ralph and then Olaf from Frozen.
They make you sympathize with them, which is then you don't find them as annoying anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
the first 5 minutes she was on screen was annoying in Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah,
I know this what I'm about to say is technically Pixar, but I think the only time that didn't work was Cars 2 with Mater.
Yes.
In the first one, Mater was actually, I kind of liked him, but
you sympathized with him.
But in Cars 2, I think because he was the main character this time, it's just like, no, that's too much. Larry
do you think that was because Owen Wilson didn't want to do a Cars 2? Like, why would they make him
he was in Cars 2.
Then why would they make him why would they make Mater a main character? Like,
I don't know. I didn't hate Cars 2. I actually like Cars 2, but I haven't really watched it since opening day.
I don't hate it, but I don't like it either.
All right, we have 2 more news articles here. One, I think. Nah, both of these aren't going to make me happy. All right. One is that we're getting a Pink Panther movie, but it's going to be half CGI, half live action, which means it's going to be based upon the cartoon, not the actual the actual live action that we got in the because the way it worked in the
past.
Yeah, in the past was that we got the live action, and in between the live action there was like a cartoon that would happen during it.
No, it was more like the opening credits were animated.
Yeah, and then the ending credits were animated again. And I guess what we're gonna get is the Pink Panther as I'm guessing Smurfs. That's what I'm guessing.
Oh.
I'm guessing Smurfs or Alvin and the Chipmunks type of movie.
It's gonna be terrible.
You guys think I'm wrong with this?
It can't be worse than the Steve Martin ones.
That's true.
Yeah, that is true. So
it's like they have something to they could take something that was shitty and improve on it, because the original Pink Panther,
the black and white one.
It's not black and white, but it's
like really, really gray.
No, it's in color. It's just it's just an old movie, but I really like that movie. And Shot in the Dark, I
think the series was black and white. Let me see.
No, it wasn't.
I swear.
I own the series on DVD.
I could have sworn I remember a Pink Panther that was black and white. Well, you can keep talking though.
Well, like the first Pink Panther movie is really good, and then the sequel, Shot in the Dark, I love even more. And then I don't remember the other ones that much, but they were all enjoyable because of Peter Sellers. And then Steve Martin's movies were just awful.
I didn't know what he was attempting. Yeah, you're right. They were all in color. I don't know what I was thinking about. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I actually remember seeing this before, this movie. I think I had this on VHS. Yeah, the Steve Martin ones are fucking horrible. They're really bad. They're going towards a really, really kiddie audience, like 3-year-olds.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, it's like the difference between those movies and the older ones is that, like, with the older ones, like, this guy acts like an idiot, but he does know what he's doing at times.
Oh, and Steve Martin is just.
Where Steve Martin, he's just a fucking idiot who doesn't know what he's doing. It's just like a matter of luck that he manages to solve crimes and shit.
Hey, all I remember from those Steve Martin Pink Panther movies is the scene where Steve Martin has to fart, so he goes into the recording studio sound booth that's soundproof and starts farting with the microphones on, and everybody hears it.
Those movies are pretty bad.
That was an instance of Steve Martin being pretty smart.
How bad is it when a fart joke is the best form of humor in that movie?
Yeah, I mean, the old ones were really slapstick anyway. That the slapstick worked back in the day. They didn't work with the new ones. I actually forgot another bit of news here that we have. We have actually two more from what I have. One is that we're gonna be getting Jerry Bruckheimer produced Top Gun sequel, which is gonna be going after drones and Tom Cruise as soon as they work on a schedule. It's back.
And more half-naked volleyball games.
Yes, with drones. Just I don't know what's gonna happen here, but the reason that the movie's been delayed is because they want Tom Cruise, but his schedule's so busy. So Tom Cruise will be back if they do this, and he's gonna. The way the plot is set is that Tom Cruise doesn't want them to turn to drones. He wants drones to not be a part of it. He's like, you need the human element to fly these planes. Drones won't work, and that is the movie.
So it's gonna be stealth.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, the way that they were trying to keep it to the human pilots and not use a stealth plane like a drone plane. Yeah.
I guarantee there's going to be a fight between Tom Cruise as the last pilot standing, fighting like 60 drones and just destroying every last one of them, going up to the president and being like, "I did it."
That scene would work if Danger Zone is playing.
Yes.
Danger Zone.
As long as that's playing. The last bit of news here is that Richard Donner has said that the Goonies 2 will be made. It will be made with all of the cast coming back. He said it will be made.
Now,
he said it.
Isn't this good news?
Okay, I'm gonna be one of these controversial people.
Go right ahead.
And say that while I like the Goonies, I never understood why so many people were in love with that movie.
Timing.
But I think it's good. I think it's good, but there's nothing really about that screams it's amazing. And
I think it was timing.
It might have been. I mean, I wasn't alive when the movie came out, so
yeah.
Maybe that has to do with it. But another thing is is anyone really asking for another Goonies?
I saw an interview a while ago with Sean Astin, and he really wants to do it. So
Sean Astin, is he an actor in the movie?
No, wait, Sean Astin. Is it Sean Astin? Who's the actor in Goonies? It's Sean Astin, right?
There's several actors in.
Yeah, but I mean,
Sean Astin.
Sean Astin is the main character in Goonies, I believe.
And he said what?
He actually said that he wants to make this, and at one point they had a script that he was really excited about, and they put it away, and
well, of course
the script was that it was going to be what he said was the script they had was that it was going to be years later, and that their kids went on to investigate something happens, they get lost, and then the gang has to get back together to go find their kid, something like that. So
well, of course he wants another Goonies. He wants to work again.
I mean, he's still getting paid off of other stuff.
I know he's still making stuff. I'm just.
Yeah, I know he's not making Goonies money. He's not making Goonies money.
Yeah, from what I'm looking up, he's mostly done TV stuff. Although, according to IMDb, it says he's known for Goonies and the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Sam. That's it.
Oh, is that him?
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's Sam. You guys didn't know he was Sam? Come on.
No.
Yeah, he's Sam. He's scanning paychecks, people. Off of
Mr. Frodo.
I mean, he got Rudy. I mean, he's got Rudy. He's got an awesome movie called Toy Soldiers.
His IMDb.
Oh, Toy Soldiers.
That movie's awesome.
I've only seen that movie once, and I kind of enjoyed it.
Toy Soldiers?
Yeah.
I love that movie. I don't know why. It's not even that good of a movie. I just love it. I want them to remake it, but I'm scared because it has potential Red Dawn written all over it. So no.
Yeah, I'm looking at his profile pic on IMDb. He looks skinny when compared to Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, he's a big guy now. He's a pretty bigger guy now. Not big, but he's pretty big. Yeah, so this could be good if they get the casting, but then they would have to get a brother, which is the guy that was an Old Boy.
Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin would have to come back, and that's another guy that they need. I mean, could he? I don't know. Now that he's a bigger star than everybody else in this movie, would that work?
Well, after Old Boy, I think his price went down.
Shots fired, damn.
No.
Yeah, I mean, Men in Black, then Old Boy, yeah, you're going down.
Well, I mean, Men in Black wasn't a failure like Old Boy was. It's just when you uttered Men in Black 3, people were like, there was a third one?
Yeah, but I agree.
Men in Black 3.
And to his credit, he was the best part of that movie.
He was. He's acting off, pretending to be this guy. That was pretty.
Tommy
badass.
Lee Jones.
Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones was pretty good. If Richard Donner is actually going to come back and actually direct this, it has the chance, because if you look at Richard Donner's IMDb page, it's insane. Like, this guy, he's been like.
Well, he's done He directed Lethal Weapon. He directed the Christopher Reeve Superman.
Yeah, and.
Didn't he do the first one like half the second?
He did the first one. He got booted off the second one, but then got to make his own cut for the second one. He's done all the Lethal Weapon movies.
And his last movie, 16 Blocks, was actually pretty good. So.
Huh.
Yeah, actually.
I actually didn't know he was still making movies.
He hasn't ever made a movie in about 8 years around there.
But
so.
He's also executive producer for the first X-Men movie.
And Origins, though.
Oh, yeah.
So, never mind. And Free Willy 3, The Rescue.
Well, those are all
Really
executive producer statuses. So that.
Yeah, that was in college. That's just,
so you probably know. So we don't know how much he had a hand in.
So. Yeah, so that's all I got for news. So yeah. There was a lot of news, a lot of interesting things. I mean, not really else we could talk about unless you guys got some other things that you guys want to get out.
What was there anything last week? Because we didn't have a show last week.
Oh, I didn't even look. I mean, I just assumed we were talking about the Ninja Turtles thing. And
yeah. That's the only like worthy.
Oh, wait, there was another trailer.
There was.
Yes, there was another trailer that came out recently. What the fuck was it? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
X-Men.
No, it was a trailer. I don't know what it was. I can't remember. I mean, it really wasn't that important, but there was another trailer that I remember. That I don't remember, but I know that there was one because I remember I wanted to talk about it. But
I know because I know there was a new trailer for Days of Future Past. So.
Oh, there was that one too. I mean, that one.
Which it looked fine. I'll just say that really briefly. It looked fine.
Yeah, I saw a trailer in the IMAX screen because I saw Captain America in IMAX and it looked amazing.
He's like, it looked amazing.
As did the Spider-Man.
It was a haunted house trailer.
Oh, your most anticipated movie of the year.
Yeah, no, I was messing with you. I don't remember what it was. It might have been the Dawn of Planet of the Apes. I have no fucking clue.
You know, I actually haven't seen that trailer yet.
It was a little thing that they did during The Walking Dead. It wasn't. Yeah, so nothing. In all honesty, it was Hercules. That's what it was. Just because I thought it looked really bad and I wanted to talk about it.
There was the report that Prometheus 2 might be coming.
Yeah, see, nothing major that's worth talking about. So.
Well, I guess I gotta ask, since we haven't recorded last week.
Yep.
Or I guess this is more noted towards Dylan. Did you get to see Noah or Need for Speed already?
Yes, I've seen both of them.
And?
I really enjoyed both of them. I thought Noah was pretty good, and then more and more think about it, more and more I like it, and I'll probably like Redbox it, have a more valid opinion then. But I thought the cinematography was good. Some parts were laughable, though. I thought it was pretty good.
Like the Rock Transformers?
Really cool.
What? The Black Transformers?
Like the Rock Transformers?
Yeah, like those I was like, huh. Okay.
Yeah. I liked it a lot more than Alexander, and I'm guessing I liked it a lot more than you, because I actually really liked the movie. I think I gave it like a 3.5 in my review. I thought it was good. I really liked the story. I liked the way I put it in my review. I was like, Noah was a dick, and I liked it. He's an asshole. It was awesome.
Oh, I guess here's one bit of news that it's more TV oriented, but it's related to the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yes.
Agents of Shield will finally show us that the cellist that
cellist.
You know, in Avengers, Coulson kept talking about that he's been seeing a cellist.
Oh, the one that he's outside of her house at the beginning of the TV show. In the first episode, he passes by a house and they tell him that he can't go in and all that. Her?
Yeah. Well, there's going to be an episode where they're going to introduce her, and the actress is another one of Joss Whedon's friends, Amy Acker.
I just want to say, people that watch Captain America and love Captain America need to go back and watch S.H.I.E.L.D. now. It's all making sense. Really, really awesome. So I know I said it yesterday in the spoiler thing, but S.H.I.E.L.D. is making a lot of sense for the future, and the way that Feige's been talking about it and everything, it's really good.
Feige's more for the film perspective. Like he doesn't really have much of a say when it comes.
I guess he doesn't have a say, but I guess when they've asked him the questions of the show, he's like, "Well, it has to come into play somehow," and he keeps saying that. He keeps saying that the tone of the show has to change. So, but I guess we don't have. I mean, what happened?
I was just saying, like, any thoughts on like them introducing the cellist?
I don't know who she would be. I mean, I'm cool because I would love to see the love interest that he's hiding. Like he literally told her he died and he never wants to show himself to her. So I'm interested in the way they would do it. But I'm not sure who she would be. Do you think she's somebody important?
Well, the only source I have just lists Amy Acker as the cellist, and Amy Acker.
No name.
And Amy Acker is I think best known for being Fred on Angel, the Buffy spinoff.
Wait, it's a dude?
No. Her name, like Fred is short for Winifred.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wait, that would have made the movie.
Yeah.
Very interesting. God.
No, but yeah, I actually love this actress.
I
feel like she should get. I feel like she should really get more work outside of
Joss
the Whedon camp.
I haven't seen her enough to know who she is.
She was a scientist in Cabin in the Woods. If any of you saw that.
I haven't seen
sure. She had a small role in that. She was the small role in that one.
But well, again, she's one of Joss Whedon's friends that he'll put in
random movie. Was she in the Much to Do About Nothing?
Yes, she was.
Was she the main girl in that or no?
Yes, she was. She was.
Okay. Oh, I know. Oh, wow. And I do know who she is, and she is a good actress. I do like her. If she's the main girl in that, then I know who she is. I mean, I don't know. I'm cool with this. I mean, I know it's a TV thing, and me and you are probably the only people that actually even watch S.H.I.E.L.D.
No, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. does have its fan base, and I think it's getting a little better. But I think we're the only ones that we are the only ones that watch the show because.
Yeah, I mean, even on Facebook, I don't know anybody that watches the show on Facebook. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I put stuff out there and just stuff. I don't know. Watch the show; it's getting better. You have to like. Even the beginning isn't as horrible as people were saying it ought to be, but.
Yeah, and again,
people want the superheroes.
And again, I'll even admit that my excitement for the first few episodes was purely fanboyism, and that looking back, they're not that great.
But even looking back, they're not shit. People were calling them shit. They are not shit. They're just not superhero. They're just not superhero based. People keep saying, like I've heard people like on in little groups saying, scratch the show, kill all the agents, and bring in superheroes. I'm like, it's not. It was never meant to be a superhero show.
Yeah.
Damn it. Well, what? I mean.
Well, let's move. We can talk Marvel all day.
Yeah. We can make a whole damn thing about that. But we can get out of here. All right. You guys want to let people know where they can follow you, Alexander?
You can follow me at the Cinemas with Mr. Robinson on YouTube. I have links to my Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr accounts, and I'm currently editing a video that I shot in San Francisco a few months ago. So I hope to get that out some point in May, but so far, like, the difficult thing is trying to make all the shots make sense. So
I'm actually really interested in this now.
Well, it's I shot it in San Francisco. So
yeah, you mentioned this a couple weeks ago, I think it was, or last week, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it's just the difficult thing is trying to figure out how to make it make sense.
I'm curious, how much hours of footage do you have that you have to edit through?
It's actually not much. It's under an hour. It's just I feel like I need to do voiceover.
You're trying to edit through an hour of footage though.
It's more of a tour video, a location tour.
Well, once it comes out, I will be interested to seeing this.
Yeah.
All right, Dylan. How about you?
Alright, you can find me on youtube.com/TheAppleCowProdigy. Tonight Game of Thrones comes back, so you'll have my review at Season 4, Episode 1 tonight. And I'll be reviewing every single Game of Thrones episode. Gameplay videos, most likely not, but there's a slight chance I might stop being lazy and make one.
Here it comes.
And then I never tweet, but if you want to follow me, it's at AppleCowProdigy.
I hear this Game of Thrones thing is pretty good. I think I should catch up and watch this.
Yes, you should.
I hear it's becoming a phenomenon.
I thought Dylan was gonna go for the Iron Man 3 thing.
Oh yeah, you didn't mention that.
I'm trying to have the hype die down a little bit.
So when you bring it out, it's like it's half done.
It's like, guys, I have a script.
It's enjoy. Yeah. So I don't watch Game of Thrones. I should probably start.
Yeah. I'm excited because over the summer I got to catch up, even though I got butthurt by the Red Wedding.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but don't mention it.
Okay, good. Keep it that way.
Don't tell me. I don't know what that is, but everybody was all over Twitter, and I was like, if I'm ever gonna watch this series, I should probably not know what this is. Let me get off of Twitter tonight.
Yeah, it's.
So that's what I did. I know. I'm assuming it's a Red Wedding. I mean, it's clearly. I'm assuming I know what it is.
Even when I didn't watch the show and people were tweeting that, they were very generous not to spoil what exactly happens.
Yeah, the Walking Dead fans. Fuck.
Yeah, like Walking Dead Season 4 has been spoiled for me.
Like, yeah, we're gonna. But yeah, so.
It seems like Game of Thrones fans are more considerate about spoilers than Marvel fans.
Yeah, their subreddit. Oh my! I have not caught up on the books yet, but I'm reading them right now. But
don't spoil it.
I'm not spoiling anything. I've only read the first book, which I recommend if you read the books because you get so much more information. It makes everything make sense. But the Game of Thrones subreddit, like they don't spoil anything. Every single thing, even like Season 1, Episode 1, is spoiler tagged.
You know what I find interesting about Game of Thrones? The books aren't done yet.
Yeah,
they aren't.
And the directors of the show have said that they will end the series before the books are done.
They've said that there's a chance they will.
No, they said they are.
Stops being lazy.
The show is going to go about 6-7 seasons, which is what they wanted to do. So the book, though, at the rate that the Game of Thrones writer is going, the book won't be done. So the series is going to be. So I don't know. Like you said, get off your lazy ass and do it.
Like George R.R. Martin, he wrote the first 3 books within like 4 or 5 years, I think, like 96, 98, 2000. So he wrote 3 1,000-page books.
They're that old.
And then Feast for Crows came out 2006, and then 2011 was when A Dance with Dragons came out.
Well,
and then Winter comes out maybe 2015, I think they're saying.
Well, like, I don't watch the show, so you guys talk all about it on Twitter, and you guys can follow them, and they won't spoil anything. Yeah, that's a cool shirt. I saw that one. You guys can always follow me on @GeekedOutSteven on Twitter. @GeekedOutNation is the website's Twitter account. Facebook, same thing. We did a spoiler cast yesterday, which is about an hour long, which we talk about a shit ton of stuff in the Marvel Universe.
And then we went on an extra 20 minutes that didn't get recorded.
Yeah, after we stopped, we started talking about other stuff, and yeah, it's an hour and 10 minutes long. It's just pure spoilers, and you guys definitely have to check that out. I made a Captain America review, which is my only review I did this weekend. So, I don't know, just check that out, subscribe, comment, like. If you guys watched anything that we talked about here or have anything to say, comment below. If you guys are listening to us on iTunes or Podbean or anywhere, just leave us a couple reviews, couple likes, and we'll appreciate it. So thank you very much, and we'll talk to you guys next week. See you.
America!